make black bean burgers. Now, I'm making them for dinner currently. Obviously, it is nighttime for Caitlin. Black bean burger patties can be used in breakfast burritos, on breakfast sandwiches, breakfast scramble, make a little morning burger. It's gonna be really good and it's really easy. Obviously, a can of black beans, a can or two, and then it's really just a bunch of vegetables and seasonings. So normally I would spend a lot of time chopping vegetables because to me it's therapeutic. I know a lot of people don't like to chop vegetables and spend their time in the kitchen doing that. I'm going to use my food processor for this tonight. Otherwise, a lot of vegetables come pre-cut. I don't like to buy those because they come often in a lot of plastic, but I'm not a mother and I work from home, so I kind of have the time to chop. But if you don't, processor is an alternative or pre-chopped vegetables. I don't think, I can't figure my camera angle out. It's because I'm so tall. That's as good as it's gonna get. You can really use any veggies for a black bean burger. Really what the vegetables do is they hold the beans together. And I'm only making about 8 patties, probably 6 to 8 patties with 1 can of black beans. My partner and I made these all summer. They last really long. We were able to go camping with them, put them on the grill, some mushrooms, a couple cloves of garlic. You can use any bell pepper. I have a green bell pepper, but my friend Amala actually grows peppers in her garden and she just gave me some of these, so I'm gonna throw these in there. And then like a quarter of red onion. And this isn't really a proper food processor. It sort of just purees things, so I just run it for like half a second and let everything get chopped and call it good. Woo! If you have an actual food processor, good for you. Just kidding, that's great news. That looks pretty good. It's just all like really finely chopped. If you don't have a processor and you need to chop them, just make sure everything is as small as you can possibly chop it, like almost liquefied basically. We're using 1 can of drained and rinsed black beans. Put those in a bowl. And then take a potato masher if you have one, or a fork, or with your hands, I don't know, whatever. And we're gonna mash the beans up a little bit, as much as you can. Once they're mashed, then we will add in chopped vegetables. Then we'll just kind of mash these in with the beans. I'm gonna call it quits on the masher, which is good because my arm's tired. For seasonings, I'm adding garlic powder, cumin, chili powder, black pepper. Archie, down, dude. Thank you. Oh my God. Similar to everything else I do, add whatever you want, frankly. No measurements, just dump. I'm gonna add nutritional yeast. I did learn from a follower, thanks Chubb, that nutritional yeast has B12 in it, which no other food that we eat has B12 in it. So this is a good food supplement for that. And then I'm kind of fucking around. I'm gonna add brown sugar. I've never put this in my black bean burgers, but it seems like it'll be a really good flavor. I don't know. I think it'll go well with the chili sauce. I'm gonna use sriracha. I have no idea how much. I just used about that much. I don't know. Use like a couple tablespoons, whatever. And then this is important, cornstarch. If you're not vegan or if you eat eggs, you can put eggs in it and that will really hold it together. But if you don't eat eggs, the cornstarch and some water is what's going to keep it all together. So I don't know how much cornstarch this is, probably a couple tablespoons. And then we'll put in about the same amount of water that we did cornstarch. And then you can also add flour and breadcrumbs. These will also just help hold them together and keep them less wet. But I'm gonna mix this all first and see where it's at and see how much flour and breadcrumbs I need to add. Okay, so I was optimistic. It is pretty wet. I'm just gonna sprinkle in some flour and then also some panko. Again, that'll just kind of absorb the moisture and make it easier to form patties in them. Okay, this feels good. You know what we're cooking them in? You guessed it, butter. Let's get some butter. Now you can get in here with your hands and form patties, but I kind of like to just grab a spatula or a spoon or fork or something and play around with it. Make a little ball or a little clump about that size. And then when the pan's hot, I'll just throw it in there and then just flatten it with the spatula. Just make a little nice round patty. Oh, this sizzling. And then let them cook. And they kind of look just like burgers. They'll be a little crunchy on the outside and a little mushy on the inside. They're not gonna have that meaty texture for sure that you're used to with beef. They're delicious with all the vegetables in there and the seasonings and the sauce and the brown sugar. I hope that's good. I don't know, honestly. Great, because I know exactly what the outcome is going to be every time I do it, but I still act excited because frankly I have nothing better to do. Yes! Ready? Here's the final product. It's like a burger. Okay, time's up on me making long videos. I hope you found this fun. I hope you found this easy. I hope you found this useful. I hope you found this entertaining. Whatever you needed, I hope you found it. As always, let me know if you try it and stay in touch. Bye.